Hello everybody, it's your boy the Cauterizer here, and we're back with the game update 56 loadout guide with Mental. Now, I know this is my 82 CR character, but I have 124 skill points I have worked up on him, not bought. I've known how to play Mental for a long time, and I want to make a shout out to one of my friends, Lord Yeet. This guy is the strongest Mental DPS I've seen in the game, pretty much in forever. So just a big shout out to him. I did some consoling with him on the loadout after I kind of worked on my own thing, which is pretty much this loadout here. I pretty much figured out by myself, and I asked him what he was doing after the game update 56 changes, and he told me he's using the exact same thing. So I guess I'm on the right page of Mental, guys. Anyways, let's jump right into it. This is a pretty strong loadout, and if you guys really enjoy your Mental and you're not sure what happens after the game update changes, this is going to help boost your damage quite significantly. Okay, so we're going to be going to the telekinesis tree, taking telekinesis, telekinetic push, psychic resonance, psychic empowerment, and cryokinesis. Onto the illusion tree, go ahead and take terror tendrils, psychic shock, invisibility, grandeur, phantom flames, mass hysteria, mass terror, and menace. Which leaves us 2 for our DPSing iconics: weapons expert, tactical, genius. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Onto your loadout itself, we're going to be taking phantom flames, telekinetic push, psychic shock, mass terror, invisibility, and resonance. Don't worry about any of the power interactions on this loadout, guys. Pretty much whenever you have psychic resonance up, your abilities will be hitting for their max damage, because if you read this, to make it easier, enemies take additional damage when terrified or have resonance. So it doesn't matter if they're terrified or you have resonance, either one will make the damage do the full damage. The PIs do not stack for bonus, so you don't have to worry about any abilities like daze. The only problem with Mental is it's really constricted. I would say this is pretty much the loadout you should be running. There's not really any variation, so yeah, that's the only sad part about Mental. And the only other variation you can do here is we have invisibility and we have grandeur. Now, what happened in the GU56 changes with Mental pretty much is, well, its damage got buffed across the board, however, but now, just like gadgets, you can use mass terror immediately after stealth for a shortcut to get to your mass terror faster, meaning more powerful mass terrors, more damage, so good stuff. One thing to take note of, grandeur is a 20-second cooldown, while invisibility is a 30-second cooldown. However, one thing I have noticed is whenever you use the shortcut to mass terror, which is, hit a stealth, then mass terror, it doesn't hit as hard as when you do the actual standard rotation. So just keep that in mind. And I have both of these for a reason, of course. Anyways, you want to use grandeur when you're burning ads, because it's a 20-second cooldown and you don't normally burn your supercharge anyways on ads. So grandeur when you're burning through ads. Whenever you're on bosses, go ahead and throw invisibility on there. Okay? On your invisibility loadout, you should have cryokinesis, menace, psychic empowerment, and mass hysteria. Same thing with similar to gadgets. You hit your stealth, and then you hit either cryo when you're doing your standard, or if you want to use your supercharge, go ahead and hit mass hysteria. Regardless of which one you hit, mass hysteria or cryokinesis, you immediately have to clip them with menace and psychic empowerment. Now, a thing to take note, you have to be really fast with this, otherwise you will not clip these right, and you will not get the bonuses until 30 seconds later when invisibility's up again. So it might take you some practice. Just go ahead and go to the training dummy and practice on the cryo, menace, and psychic empowerment clipping. Psychic empowerment will give some power back to the group, but that's not the important part. The important part is that you get a might and precision buff for 6 seconds, and menace is still pretty weak. It's always been, ever since they nerfed it the first time, but at the same time, it's free damage we can slip in here. Like I said, you just have to clip them fast enough and you'll get it down. So anyways, standard rotation, you're going to start with resonance, then you're going to go phantom flames, push, shock, mass terror, just like standard. Really easy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool. Take note, mass terror does not do pretty much any damage at all when you're outside the 7-meter range. See, 287. Pretty pathetic. But when you come in within the 7-meter range here, mass terror hits pretty hard. Right there, about 3k. Obviously, I'm not hitting very hard because, low CR, higher CR dummy, all that. But anyways, if you guys go run this loadout in a standard situation, it will be yielding you pretty much the best results you can with Mental as of GU56. I believe the date is the 27th of January. Excuse me, it's the 28th of January. So there you go. Anyways, how the stealth works. So when you hit stealth, typically, you do a rotation and then you stealth. Alright, so normally instead of supercharging, you're going to use cryo, but like I said, you have to clip menace and psychic empowerment pretty much right back to back. So I'm going to go ahead and do that for you right here. right there, and then as soon as you come out of stealth, you hit mass tear. Now when you don't have your psychic resonance up, however, your damage on the mass tear will not hit very hard. Trying to get out of combat here so I can throw my resonance back on my bar. Now typically I don't really have resonance here, but I like to throw it on just in case my AM falls off, or if you want to start the fight in stealth, because just like with gadgets, I believe the stealth cooldown will actually come off cooldown while you wait. So if you know you're sitting there before a boss fight, like say in BN or something, you can just go ahead and sit in stealth until the boss fight is ready to happen, or what have you. Okay. So again, same thing, you want your resonance up, and when I hit my resonance, it's not going to knock me out of stealth, so I can go ahead and hit resonance and I'll still be in stealth just like that. So I'm going to go ahead and hit resonance, do my clip just like that, mass tear, bam. And like I said, you do want to take note, the mass tear will not do standard damage when you use it out of the stealth. For some reason, I have no idea why, but it doesn't hit as hard as when you do the 1 2 3 4 like I am right now. Okay, but anyways guys, that's pretty much it. Mental's still pretty simple, it's still pretty much the same. The only thing they really changed was that you can now have stealth in your loadout. So pretty good stuff. Now if you guys are like 152 CR with, you know, your 200 skill points, you should be hitting sometimes 175k with your mass terrors, anywhere between 150s 180s. If you pop trinket and supply, you could probably hit over 200k. That's at least what your Lord Yeet tells me the numbers he can do. So anyways, pretty simple. Like I said, just remember whenever you're on ads, switch out invisibility for grandeur because it's a faster cooldown, but whenever you're on bosses, you're going to go ahead and want that invisibility. So go ahead and show you the rotation and then how you kind of want to use the stealth too. It's pretty simple. You know, you do the 1 2 3 4, 3 4, hit stealth. I did my supercharge there, bam, right? It's pretty easy. It's the same thing. Instead of hitting cryokinesis, I just went ahead and hit supercharge. So anyways guys, this is the mental changes for game update 56. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, the loadout guide. Let me know below what power you guys want next maybe, or if you had any questions concerning my testing behind the scenes on the powers I did, anything like that. Anyways, I'm a Cauterizer and I'm out. Peace.